You want to start, Dad?
Yeah, let's start off by talking about the training and the festival signing.
I mean, the festival sign-in thing is like just definitely something you want to sign into all the time because, you know, they give you stuff that, you know, I guess you could buy with Fed credits, so it could be quicker, but they give you stuff that, you know, you don't need to buy with Fed credits. And eventually, if you just keep doing the sign-ins and saving it, you know, you'll be able to star up your weapon and, you know, it'll take a lot longer, but you could do it for free. You don't have to spend money like people do and get it 5-starred all quick. It's like 5,000 formula shards or something like that.
Well, free is always good. And I just kind of want to get people familiar with all of these different options.
Okay.
On here.
Well, there's other cool stuff in there too, though. The festival sign-in, because like there's things like you get it looks like you get like a facelift card. Later on, you get like you get your upgrade mechanical materials. You get like wall art, so with like furniture stuff.
Yeah, a lot of people are into that, decorating their manor.
Shards. I know, not me, you know. No, just kidding.
You have so much invested in this house here. It is absolutely insane. I mean, look at all these decorations.
And then now it seems like everyone's trying to like get the gene capsule because that's like the new update, one of the new updates of the game. And, you know, you're trying to upgrade your gene modification with those gene capsules, and they're really expensive. So if you see at the end of this one, if you log in every day, you get a gene capsule.
Where do I find the gene capsule? I'm not familiar with it.
A gene capsule. It's to upgrade your gene modification. Like if you open up, you know, go into your backpack and see the gene modification, it's like for your zombie kind of stuff.
Or you can click up by your profile, by where your picture is, up at the left, the top left of your screen, and you'll see in there, it'll say, I don't know, you're at the level you can do gene modification, right? You see where it says that underneath your profile? So you click on that, and that's where you're going to spend your capsules and also your serum. So you're going to have the serum and then the capsules, but the capsules are really expensive, like he was saying. Like if you buy them in the mall or whatever, they can be pretty costly. So it's, you know, you can get them though, you can get them by completing your missions and stuff, like your area operations. But in elite mode is how you get those for the capsules. But yeah, so you want to go through and you're going to want to upgrade all that stuff. So
thank you for all the information. So those are good. I know these questions are kind of noob questions, but you know, everybody got to start somewhere. Let's talk about training and duo training. What are the benefits?
That is either you could do it by yourself, or if you have a friend you play with in the game, or just you could even add someone random sometimes if they don't have a partner. And those are just little missions that you do throughout the update until the next update, and then you get rewarded. You get rewarded, and then after, when you do those missions, you click on that little truck, and it gives you little gas tanks every time you complete one of those things. And when you hold down the little button, the truck drives, and every time it goes over like a speed bump, it's like a new reward. But you want to definitely do that all the time, because that's what gives you
nano
tokens or whatever. Like right now it's Fest Memorial Coin, but whatever it is, it's always something different, and you can use those coins. You can use those to like buy.
And you can like pick the thing that you want to, like each run that you go through, you can pick the thing that you want to get the most, like new dollars or nano, or what is the other one? There's another one they do too. There's nano. Skill points too. So at the beginning of each run, because see, when you click on the little truck on the right, And you see the little map. So like there's general, duo, and then click on the where the next to the truck on the left side at the top of the truck, and it'll open up a little map thing or a little whatever it is. So that's what he was talking about when you make the truck move, and then you get rewards when you utilize.
And you usually
those.
want to do duo training, like with your cohab or someone who doesn't have a cohab. If you don't have a cohab, so you guys could.
Yeah, you can do it with anybody. It doesn't have to be your cohab, exactly. Yeah. But yeah, it's better to do that because then you get twice. Then you have two different little things that like play the piano one time during training. How easy is that? Like that's pretty easy, and then you get rewards for that. And then or in duo training, it's like infrastructures for a total of 5 times with your training partner during training. You know what I mean? Like things like that. Like those are fairly.
And you definitely
simple.
want to do the double training because the stuff in caravan market that you used to buy with it could be, you might be short 10 or 20 formula shards, and you needed to upgrade something or do something or spin in the machine. You could easily go to the caravan market and you could spend 50 of those things and get 10, and then another 50 and get 10 more formula shards. So it's just little things like that, depending on what you're focusing on, from shards to enhancement serums, to different things and upgrades. And there's a lot of different things. It depends. Everyone's usually focusing on one thing at a time because there's just so much and so many things to do on this game. It's almost hard you can't even complete everything in one day because there's always something to do.
Yeah, it's hard to be focused on more than one thing. Like if you're trying to star up a weapon or something, or one of your weapons, right? Or one of your armors, it's like you just want to focus on that one. Like you're not trying to focus on more than one, like especially once you get past 2 stars, only because like it takes so much nano and everything else to upgrade it, So yeah, it's best just to focus on one thing, like you said.
Yeah, because it is really hard to get sidetracked, especially with a game that has this much content. What else do we got?
Oh, here's one other thing. Let me tell you one other thing, because before we leave training, the fortune draw. So under the fortune draw, yes, that is like for money, but you get a free draw every day.
Nice.
So where the yellow button is, so it says like draw once or something, and you get that every day. And typically all you're gonna get is like new dollars or whatever, but like we can always use more new dollars, but you would still want to just click on that, other than that, if you want to draw more and get any of that stuff, well, it's going to take fed cred. So yep. And then there's the same thing, or like with the Starry Dreams collection after that, that's like the lucky box thing, but I don't think that one has one that's free. And yeah, that's it for that, I think.
I appreciate all the tips, and moving onward, let's go ahead and talk about the survival manual, because I know how important the survival manual is. But from your experience, how do you approach the survival manual?
Step by step, like literally or here's the thing. I mean, I notice as you go through and you're completing stuff, a lot of times, like while you're completing a certain task, you're also completing the next task, right? So like you could go and complete something like out of the 4 tasks that you'll be given for that chapter or whatever, and you'll notice that when you go back, oh, now I've completed 3 of them and I only need to go do the 4th now, and you just did it in one swoop. But I mean, I would just do it step by step, and then just really make sure you pay attention to what it's telling you, because like that's trying to train you or give you the information you need in order to do things like just the basics, like upgrading your attachments or getting your attachments, and how to get more attachments and how to upgrade your attachments, for your weapons and for your armor.
So I noticed that for a while I was slamming away at my survival manual without a problem, and then all of a sudden it started asking me, prerequisite was upgrade my manner or the new serum thing. And personally, for me, I went on about a dozen YouTube videos and I couldn't find any good videos on the serum or best ways to upgrade my manner. I was still new. I didn't know really much about the whole trading post thing, where you can trade for resources, aka buy them with gold bars. I didn't know a lot of things. So should people advance more as a player before going in on the survival manual?
You want to focus on both.
You want to, I think, well, honestly, because when I went through it at first, I went through it kind of fast, and I'm like terrible at reading comprehension and reading and all that. So I just always click, and go to the next, and I'm more of like the action, get to fighting. So I regret that 100%. I really wish I took it slow and read every single thing. Like I really do, because it helps for me.
I'm actually a huge fan of storylines, you know, and there was a lot of missions that I was just kind of click, trying to get through all the missions to get the rewards. And now I kick myself in the butt because
it's
yeah. Well, I mean, that's because there's so much on this game. There's so much content when it comes to that like even being a storyline type of person, it's really difficult to always do that on this game because there is so much.
I've been playing this game for like 2 years and I'm still learning stuff.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, that's what that's for. Or like, oh, is that what that's about? Yeah.
Yeah.
I've just been doing the mission this whole time, but I had no idea.
Yeah, like I didn't know for the longest. You're like supposed to go to the armor shop every day and the weapon shop every day in your camp. You're supposed to go there every day and get the mechanical and the armor materials for the your coin, whatever, your new dollars, whatever it is.
You get 2 every day. I didn't do that
for the first like 8 months, and I'm like, why is everyone's attachments are higher than mine, and I'm the same level? Like, what's going on? And then everyone was going there every day, and I'm like, I can't buy them. Like, how are they getting them? So it's like they were going there every day and getting 2 apiece.
Oh, yep, that's what I do every day. Yeah,
you guys bring up strong, solid points because I am still so confused on weapon and armor upgrades. So we're going to get into that more in depth in a future video. But for right now, I really want to focus on this schedule because it's so important.
Okay.
There's so many untapped rewards on the schedule. Let's talk about it.
Oh, the schedule. Well, the schedule basically, okay, so when you open it up, when you first open it up.
Guide you too. That's a good help.
Yes, that is a good help
to do.
Yeah, just if you open up your schedule, the first page you're going to see is going to say today's objective. And so in that, those aren't required things to do every day, but if you're doing your stuff anyways, you might as well get as many of those done as possible, only because you get a lot more rewards for them. Like, for instance, mine, I have only 2 today or whatever, but mine says complete 3 Saint Rona assistance quests. And if I do that, I'm going to get mastery. So of all my masteries, I'm going to get gold bars and I'm going to get composite building material, right? So, and then the next thing is complete 5 Death High, because we're in the middle of Death High right now. And then I will get a rescuer badge, and I'll also get gold bars for that. And here's the thing: if you complete all of those within 5. Okay, so it has to be in the same week, but it has to be 5 consecutive days. If you complete every one of those tasks, then that next, basically that next week on Monday, you will get awarded for a week, you'll get this temporary, what is it called?
Title or something?
It basically, what is it? It's
the title?
Yeah, the title. You get what is the title?
I can't
remember what the title is. Shoot. But anyways, when you get that, you for that whole week, that you're going to earn double the points on everything. So the title is, let me see if I can find the title. I don't remember what it is all of a sudden.
And
it's the star.
Yeah, you want to do them just because you get a little gift at each one, and there's usually 5 a day or whatever. And usually in each gift box, for me, and I'm pretty sure for you guys, I'm not sure, but there's always combat mastery, and that's actually one of the most one of the important things in the game, because that's how you start becoming stronger, how you start hitting harder, and how you're able to manner up, how you're able to level up your manner and everything, because sometimes you can't level stuff up if your combat and everything is up at a certain level.
Okay, so it's the duty star, just saying, it's called the duty star title, right? So duty star, and it's when you complete all the daily objectives for 5 days in a week, you get the duty star title the following week. And when the title is in your possession, and you have to have it activated up on top of your head, whatever, it said you'll gain 5% more mastery rewards from duty chests. So for the whole week. So that's yeah, 5% on your duty chest. And the most important thing every day that you need to do is open all of those duty chests at the bottom. Okay, you want to open all of those because that's going to give you the like basically the core of like your rewards, right? Of what you need like to progress each day. And the best way to go about doing that is first making sure that you always complete your 3 times objectives, map assistance quests. And that's if you are, that is not if you're, okay, so that's not if you're a revenant, that's a totally different thing, right? So, but it's still like the same kind of concept. But if you're just like a regular, you know, the regular player and you have your 3 times assistance quests, those are very important that you want to make sure you get done. Most of your map assistance quests, you can do 4 or you can do 5 of them total. So on different maps. But you definitely want to at least make sure you get 4 done, and that'll open up at least 3 of your duty boxes. So that, okay, so that's the daily, if you go to daily affairs, which is the next thing over from today's objective, and then at the top it should say like a 3x, and it should say map affairs 3x, and then there should be a name of a map right there. Is there a name of a map for you?
Let me look and try and find it.
Okay, no, up above that. What's right above that?
Polar T something?
The Polar Tahale or something. Yeah, I don't really know how to pronounce that either.
It says 3 times, and there's an hour
says,
limit on the right.
Yep. Is there a countdown clock?
Oh, that's the mission you tried to take me to, but it was on a time limit. I couldn't do it.
Mm-hmm. So that's like the most important assistance quest you want to get done. That'll give you your first part of your map assistance quest. Right below that, if you look on the top, on the left, right underneath where that says that, it says map assistance quest. And I don't know how many, mine says 0 out of 120. What does yours say right now? Out of 96. Okay, so as you increase your manner, you'll also increase that number to up to 120. So, and then
yeah, go ahead.
Next to that, you're going to see Nancy City training quest. So that is your PvP stuff, okay? So where you basically go and you play against other players. It also helps your camp out, when you're doing the Nancy City training quest. And it's good to do if you're trying to train for for Clash or something like that. I don't know, I like it. I like Nancy City. And then and then below that, the next level, you've got the Commerce Bureau requests, which is that. Okay, that one is like really simple actually to go do that one. All you have to do, the easiest way to do it, is to go to Fall Forest. Okay, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna go and you're gonna like chop a tree down, right? Now there's these resources that you'll get that are not in your backpack necessarily, but they're in your backpack, but they're in your like other items that you'll get. They'll be like, what are they named? Do you know some of the names of them?
Like a trunk, a tree trunk,
like
or
the
like
black
a black
amber or something.
Yeah.
There's like, they're the ones that you can turn into the dudes, the trade dudes, and like the guy in City Hall or the town hall. Like you can turn those resources in for new dollars. Anyways, so what it is you go and you like chop a tree down, or you chop trees down until you get that, you'll see it, it'll pop up. It'll be that extra resource, right? And then you go and you take your fishing pole and you'll just like fish right there, right? When you like get off the helicopter, there's like water right down the way, and you can just fish there until you get it. It doesn't take long. Typically it's like 1 to 2 times, and then you go and you'll like find rocks to mine, and the same thing, you'll get that resource. And once you do that, you've got the 3 extra resources, and that will fulfill your Commerce Bureau request. And I can actually take you and I can show you like how to do that too, if that's not, you know, easy to understand. So, and then as far as your Far Star City treasure hunt, I don't know much about that because I don't go to Far Star very often. Do you, Dad?
They're just chests that you're supposed to find in Far Star, but I kind of wouldn't like really recommend going there unless you go with a few friends who are strong, because there will be people there that are in the server live and they will try to kill you.
Yeah, because that's also a PvP. It's PvP there. So.
Because it's PvP, like free for all, kind of like, you know. And then honestly, I wouldn't trust anybody in there who says, "Don't kill me, bro. Don't kill me. I just want to try something," because I was actually way stronger than a guy before, and he's like, "Man, I'm really new and I'm a noob, like, man." And like I picked him up and I revived him, and he's like, you know, he got his health back up. And then I was talking to him for a while, and he called like 2 of his buddies from his camp, and they came and killed me. And then they were laughing.
So, oh shit,
people are ruthless and brutal. That's why I don't trust anybody unless they're my friend or I know them on the game, because people don't care, bro. Like, they do stuff like that.
That's pretty messed up.
And they try to sound all bad, like, "Please pick me up. I'm new. I'm poor. My armor's gonna get messed up. Like, revive me." And they say all this stuff, and I feel bad because, like, you know, I'm stronger than them, and then they come with like 2 guys who are stronger than me, and I'm like, "Oh crap, I'm getting jumped for sure."
Yeah. That is pretty messed up. Wow. Yeah, no, I've only gone there, so I know you do have to go there to do a couple things for your like survival manual. But it's all pretty basic stuff. It's like go to the outskirts of it and stuff like that. So, but yeah. So I don't know. So if you're into PvP, yeah, go for it then. Far Star City and Nancy are your, you know, your things. Then you go to and do those. And the next one, I guess, is the limited time events. So those ones will change, you know, obviously, because they're limited time events. You've got like, you know, the Death High thing and whatever. I don't know. There's different things down there. I don't really do those a lot of the time. I mean, I have, but do you do those?
Which one are you guys on?
Like I do Death High, and I do the training. I'll do Training Arena, but I don't do supplies transport as often anymore. The Mystic Creatures, yeah.
And 101.
Yeah, for limited time events.
Yeah, you want to, honestly, a lot of people sleep on that. But you want to go to Hope 101 every day well, for me, it starts at 9 a.m. on Pacific. I'm in California. So for me, it's 9 a.m. I go there every morning, and you do the materials where you lift the bricks and you take them to the material shop, and then you drop them in that circle.
Oh, the furniture recycle.
You do the furniture recycle, and then you want to do that every day, because after you do it, you get a fried chicken meal. And up on the top,
and that,
you have...
Yeah, and that totally revives your vigor, like your vigor
when
for the
vigor's low, you'll notice. And if you take one of those, like for the whole day, man, you'll be good, like with that vigor thing or whatever. So you want to get that thing, and you can get 2 of them a day. One's at 9 o'clock in the morning, and the other one's like 3 or 4 hours later or something. Like,
yeah, but you specifically want to do those when you are like just starting out in the game. That's when it's really important that you do that.
Yeah,
that is
still
true.
Do them once in a while, but you get in a habit, man, of just like, you know, it's kind of it kind of like almost like becomes kind of like a job, which kind of like eventually it kind of sucks, but it's still kind of fun. But it's like, you know, you kind of wake up at 9, or like, I'm gonna go do 101 first, and then I'm gonna try to do my map assistance. And you know, if you have a squad, you want to wait till your friends get on to run operations with them, or you know, if you do it with randoms every day, it's just, you eventually get in a habit and a routine of, you know, doing everything kind of what you feel you need to work most important.
Basically, I played this game, until recently, basically until like the last month, I think, since I started playing the game, which was, I guess, a year and a half ago now, or yeah, maybe a year and a couple months. I played every single day. Like, I was on the game every single day, and now, like, it's kind of cooled off a little bit, because it does start to kind of feel like a job, because it is very important that you come on and you do stuff every day. But it is still fun. But right now, I'm just I haven't been on quite as often.
You eventually just find friends like that are like near your level, or that you play with, and then you guys kind of like you know, you add each other on Discord, and then you start messaging and working around each other's schedule. And like, that's how I got like my little squad, you know, we're like, what time is the best time to run? All right, at this time. All right, then I'll see you guys in 2 hours. And we all hop on at that time and we knock out all 5 operations. You know, 2 elite, 3 regular. And then it's like, all right, you guys want to go to Nancy, or, you know, or we'll be on a team talking. And that's why I like to use the mic. A lot of people text and whatever, and that's cool too, and type. But like when you're talking, it's like I could be on this game for hours because I'm talking to my friends and we're all connecting.
It's a lot better. It's a lot better interacting. Yeah.
Meet people and interact and talk, and it's super cool when once you get in that, you know, and you get like a solid group of friends that like, you know, are committed kind of.
Yep. The mystic creatures, important too. Which is when you just go and you, okay, so whenever you look up on your map, right? Like on your just regular game map, you'll see like a purple, a lot of times there'll be like a purple like circle thing or whatever. That's typically means like mystic creature. And you can go to the helicopter, and when you open the helicopter, you're going to look for either the purple icon, or it's going to be all in gray. It'll be like just with no color but gray. And you'll want to go there to go do the mystic creature. And it's basically just a battle, like however many go there, it doesn't matter. And you go and you guys just, you know, battle it out. And like you can either place, or you don't have to place, and you can just get the reward. But, you know.
So is the mystic creature, the icon on the map, it's purple with like white claw marks, 3 white claw marks on it?
3 claw marks? I don't.
Yes, that's definitely it.
Okay.
It's in Assyrian grass field right now, I think. Right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Assyrian grass field.
Yeah, okay, so that's you would want to go there, and then sometimes it'll be gray, and that's because, you know, when you get there, it'll be gray, and that's because that means there's like, it's going to appear within a minute or 6 minutes, because I think the longest you wait is 6 minutes or something, or 7. And then if it's purple when you get there, that means it's already there and people are shooting at it, and mostly it's going to die right away. So you kind of want to want to look and get there like a minute or 2 before, unless you want to wait there the whole 5 or 6 minutes. But you definitely want to go up there kind of buffed up, like with the food, some kind of food buff, so you could kind of hit hard and, you know, be number 1, of course, but at least try to be top 3 or top 10, because they get like gold and a little bit of some stuff. And you want to get the last shot too, because you want to get a fatal blow. You get like rewards.
Yeah, that would be, that's good too. Action battle go. That is something where that's better to like kind of show you, I think, maybe, but you basically just go to Levin City. And you have to go to like where there's going to be like sections on there or blocks that'll be like usually at like parks and stuff, that'll be like covered in like purple highlight or whatever, or like blue highlighter. And basically what you want to do is every hour on the hour, if you go there, you can participate in like fighting back the infected from getting into those areas.
You're talking about the faction battle?
Yeah. So I mean, it's probably better if to show you how to do that one.
It's like there's all these stuff, like all these things you could do every day, where you could like go to the mystics and go to the faction battle, and you could do all these things every day. But really, a lot of people don't, because it wears out your gun and your gear and durability.
Yes,
so eventually you'll figure something out where you're like, damn, I can only do operations, and I can only do like so many mystics a day, and I can only do the faction battle like on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And definitely what's really most important is you want to sleep in your bed every night to get durability back on your armor and your weapon every night. And a lot of people don't do that, so they end up by wasting the durability, and it breaks, and they got to buy a new gun, and it's expensive. But you could make your gun last a really long time.
The beds are also a thing too. I mean, because unless as far as it goes, like the best bed to sleep in is a 60 dura bed. Okay, durability bed. So you get back 60 durability right on your armor, whatever gun you have, you're holding when you use the bed. But the thing is like you can get up to a 50 durability bed without having to pay any money. But as far as the 60 durability bed goes, you either have to have a friend's manor that you can go sleep in. Like for me, like my manor is always open for
because
camp
most of them
members,
are
right?
pay to win, like bed credits to get the 60 Durabed. But
Yeah.
they did
so
have
I
an
have
event. That's why I'm telling you, that's why we were telling you it's really important to do the what were we talking about? The duo training. You got to do that because you get the little points. And they had an event a couple like updates ago where if you had like 500 or 600 of the little points and like 1,000 gold bars, you got a free 60 Durabed using the game stuff. You didn't have to pay feds for it. So a lot of people see, I messed up. I should have got a 60 Durabed that way, and I didn't. A lot of people were focusing on that and using it for that kind of stuff and using mechanical materials to upgrade your gun and armor and stuff you're supposed to do. And me, I was more focused on module etchants, which are things you use to modify and upgrade drone parts and drones. So I was more focused on that. So I'm more of like someone who sells drones, and that's how I make my money in the game, you know. So that's just one thing to like,
that's a whole other subject. Yeah, is doing that is like, you know, figuring your profession and figuring out what you're going to sell or what, you know, if you're going to put money into the game, then like the best thing to go for is going to be those formulas, right? So your formulas for your weapons, or for like the main weapons, like the LSS, which unfortunately is a weapon that you cannot get the formula for in the formula machine, which sucks kind of because it's one of the main weapons. Like once you get to like the higher levels, it's something that like it's a standard weapon that you always want to have, right? So that just really depends. But I don't know. There's a lot that goes along with that. I think the last. Oh no, I was just gonna say the last thing on that page that I should mention, just because, you know, well, as an officer of the camp, is the the camp affairs things, right? So like there's like the crate, the camp shooting practice, the manor security simulation, camp canteen, you know, all those different things. The main ones that you want to make sure to try to do, especially if you're here and you're doing your stuff on a daily basis, is you're going to want to participate for your camp. You're going to want to participate in your camp patrol, okay? Camp patrol mission. And well, right now I think the camp cascade, there's a bug with it. But typically, you know, you want to try to do your camp cascade rescue as well. And then the other stuff on there is just like, you know, you can go fishing in the camp pond, and if you catch like 3 fish or whatever, that's all you have to do, and you can get that one for the day.
If we go back to that other tab with the today's objective and daily affairs, it's kind of important to look at the daily affairs and like see when everything's going to start, because it actually, what she's talking about, it'll actually tell you like on mine it says camp patrol mission starts at 1900 and camp cascade rescue. Those are both things you do for like your camp. So you want to just like, you know, make sure, you know, 1900 hours. Okay, I got to go do this for my camp or whatever. And it's everything's on there. You know, it begins to be like, oh, okay, I already know that I need to do that. So it's like we've been playing for so long that we know it's just a habit. We know what to do. But of course, in the beginning, I was looking at this daily affairs every single day. Like, all right, one at a time. Okay, camp resource crate. Okay, now I need to go do the camp shooting practice. And then manor security, you know, like you do everything with just, you know, and then eventually you just playing for so long, you'll be like, damn, I don't need to look at that menu. I know what I'm supposed to do. And you kind of just get in the habit, but it does take a while. And I definitely I definitely suggest to read everything.
Yeah, and it is important to do your camp stuff. And the reason it's important to do your camp stuff, which not everybody does, which is one of the hardest things in this game, is to get your camp members to participate in these things, because, you know, they're working on their character, right? Or they're working on their own like strengths and everything else. And so it's like a lot of times like people are like, okay, they get that stuff done, and whether or not they have time or the energy to then go do even though it doesn't take long to do the camp stuff, although the patrol has to be done specific time, and so does the cascade. And it's the same thing with like with your camp invasion, which is every Wednesday and Saturday, and camp trap infection or whatever, when you go and you beat the trap boss or whatever, that's on Thursdays and Sundays, and those are at specific times. So, you know, it's it is very helpful to get that stuff done, and to help your camp, because then it increases our camp AP and it increases our camp happiness, and then we can do things like we can join like things like Clash, you know what I mean, when it's like camp battle Clash or whatever, and we can, you know, we can score higher on things, and I don't know, it's helpful to make sure that your camp is happy.
Hey guys, Smooth Criminal here. Making this video was an amazing experience, and I couldn't have done it without the help of my clan mates. Shout out to my clan, shout out Mila, shout out Dabs420, and I hope you guys check out my next video on how to help yourself and help your clan. And I'm going to show you step by step with the help of my friends here how to do these things. So until next time guys, Smooth out. Peace.